Okay, reading today from an article called The Truth About Magnesium Oil. We realize that many companies selling magnesium oil are raising awareness about the needed transdermal application for magnesium deficiency. This is positive. Our objective is to bring clarity to the market so that any dishonest practices do not cloud the understanding of such a great and important mineral to the general population. The U.S. market is rampant with such claims. To pick one example, one can buy Italian-labeled sausages with an Italian flag, Italian city name, and words written in Italian, only to find out by looking it up online that they were made in the U.S. from soy-fed animals, nonetheless. What a tangled web we weave. Concerning the U.S. market, most of the brands selling magnesium oil in the U.S. market use solvent-extracted, chemically treated magnesium, which has been treated to remove heavy metals and contaminants found in undiscerning rock strata. This generic magnesium is usually a derivative from potassium mining operations. Some use inland salt brines from Mongolia or even local sea brine deposits, which must be heavily treated for contaminants such as bromine and mercury. USP grade is not a marker of molecular magnesium quality, especially since USP guidelines have low standards. Many brands import from Asia and remarket or hide the origins. Some U.S. brands claim Zechstein origins today, who were initially buying from the original and only Zechstein source in Veendam, Netherlands, but stopped buying from them many years ago. This was reported to us by a few clients who had simply contacted the source. The only batch-controlled natural Zechstein magnesium salt pillow deposit formation in Holland is found in Veendam. Did these companies expand, stop ordering from the source, and then seek a cheaper alternative elsewhere without informing anyone of such changes in quality? Without the Zechstein Inside trademark, it is hard to confirm the actual origin. One can call the source and ask for yourselves. Total transparency. Concerning Europe. In Europe, the brands are more in alignment with the source in Veendam, as Europeans are closer to the bath, spa, and thermal culture of Roman times and still hold the value of these European traditions. A small number of brands import from Asia. Solvent-treated inexpensive magnesium from China is also sold through distributors in Holland using false Zechstein origin claims. Magnesium oil analysis can be done in laboratories in Holland, but without actual verification as to the origin of the samples. A perfect way to sell fake Zechstein magnesium to the world at large for pennies on the dollar through the accessible Holland port system, Netherlands. The word Zechstein, which is sometimes used to describe a geological period, i.e. Permian, etc., cannot be protected. However, the Zechstein Inside trademark is protected and guarantees zero transformation, high purity, and the origin. 80% of the world's magnesium comes from Asia, more specifically the Kimdai Basin, which is a mineral exploitation operation on the Tibetan Plateau. Working conditions and asbestos mining aside, this place is a hell on earth, where potassium and chemically treated derivative magnesium are mined. Most products seem to work to some degree, so why does it matter? Magnesium deficiency is widespread, so all forms of magnesium can help in some way. Bonding, uptake, chelation, and catalyzation from everything from enzymes and hormones down to the healing of the nervous system all demand the best molecular quality for their execution. For $3 a week for a pristine source in healthy glass bottles, it is wise to get the best you can for such an important mineral involved in over 800 processes in the human body. Why take a risk for a few bucks? We're talking less than $60 a year to help heal the most important deficiency that has been called the deficiency of the century. Everyone uses plastic, so why does it matter? All the major brands in the U.S. market use inexpensive plastic which contaminates the magnesium oil with yet to be officially recognized, in quotes, endocrine disruptors. Look how long it took to recognize, in quotes, BPA as unsafe while we consumed it in everything for years. Soft user-in plastics mimic estrogen by their very nature and plasticity. Hard plastic, zero-oxygen sealed containers may be used during 10-day boat transport of magnesium, as this is unavoidable for many, but quick Zero oxygen transport has a low product to exposed surface area ratio. Others may bottle at the source. However, the real contamination happens at the user end. Contamination of microplastic chemicals happens when the surface area of exposure is multiplied into millions of plastic bottles, in conjunction with oxygen, temperature, and light, not only on the shelves, but as we use them. Glass is the best option to avoid phthalates from plastics that are known endocrine disruptors: bisphenol A, BPA, BPS, PVC, DHP, etc. A summary of the findings of studies conducted and published in Canada in 2011 reveals their harmful effects on humans. There is a high probability of the following adverse effects associated with phthalate absorption even at low doses: toxic to the brain and nervous system, appearance of cancer, male fertility problems, alteration in the functioning of the thyroid, insulin resistance development, decreased urogenital distance in newborns, promotes weight gain at the abdominal level, favors the appearance of allergic rhinitis and asthma, reduced mobility of sperm cells, toxic to the respiratory system, DNA mutagenic effect, an early appearance of puberty in young girls, increases the risk of premature births. To conclude with the quote, "In the lucid mind, deception finds no harbor. Do it right, it's your health." So yes, come check us out at theheartoftradition.com for the right price, at the right product, in glass, healthy glass, and yeah, do it right.